What's going on, dudes? It's Chaos, and welcome back to SpittyCraft. So today we're just kind of hanging out on the server. It's just me and Sommer, and yeah, I just met him today, so he's pretty cool. So I'll have his channel down in the description along with everybody else, and so go check out his videos and stuff like that. So it is raining once again on the server, but yeah, so the plan for today is we got a couple different things, man. I am so far behind on Feed the Beast, I haven't actually been able to play in a while, just because it takes so much longer to gather resources and stuff like that in this, and just takes a lot more prep and setup. So you can see some things are a little bit different. I got rid of our farms in here. I'm just really kind of feeling the need to start expanding a little bit, and because this is getting kind of cluttered in here, I'd like to expand into here a little bit more. And I've got a cactus farm in here right now, but that's actually just for what we're doing today. But so anyways, let's go down here. This is the first thing we're gonna work on today, and this is our lava farm, or it's like a bunch of crucibles, and I'll go through each one of these in a minute. And we're gonna start filling up this tank with lava and using a geothermal generator to get a lot of power and stuff like that. So these are magmatic engines. Basically they are engines that run off of lava, and we can use these guys to power these magma crucibles. And basically what this does is that it melts all kinds of things. I think we can melt redstone, and then we can also melt, the thing we're going to be using it for is we're going to melt some netherrack into lava. So you can see here we've got one is equal to 1 bucket of lava, and then we're going to start pumping this out into here. And yeah, we're hopefully going to fill this thing up. So this thing can hold 720 buckets of lava, which is a lot. So we got to get started on filling this thing up. But first things first is we need some pipes and different stuff. So I'm probably going to tear this down for the next build here in a little bit. But what we need to do right now is we need to collect some more cactus and get some waterproofing. So let me do that, and then we'll get back to this. I was also going to show you too, I got some overclockers, man. I finally broke down and made some overclockers, whatever, and I gotta say, man, I miss these things from Technic, man. It makes things go so much faster in these machines. But this is basically what we're gonna be upgrading, is all this stuff over here, so we can use a little bit more power. We can finally upgrade away from the bat box. That way we can hold a lot more energy, and we don't have to rely on a generator. We can use all that stuff, and we won't be wasting coal anymore. So it'll be pretty nice, man. I'm excited for this. Alright, so we got our pipes all set up, and we should be good to go now. I'm hoping that I have enough waterproof. I've got 2 separate kinds of pipes here, but I think we really only need 1. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing the output of all of these magma crucibles so that they output lava into the pipes, and that lava also will get run into these guys, and when they are full it'll overflow or overspill into this tank here. So that is the general idea. So let's see which one we're using here. Let's just go ahead and use the stone transport pipe. So we can do that and that. And we're going to put these here, but they're not going to do anything. So if I break this one, you can see it's not connected to these machines. Basically we need to change the output here to orange, and you can see right there it's connected. So if we do the same thing here, like that, it's going to all start to connect up. So that is the cool thing about all this thermal expansion stuff, man. I really like the output system on all of these. And so we could take our pipes here and run them down, and they'll start to fill up these guys as well, I believe. Yep, so it looks like these guys are going. So as soon as they get any kind of I guess lava inside them or whatever, they'll just automatically start going. And then like these or whatever, so right now it should just be like an endless cycle of fuel going into this one or whatever, because it'll melt the netherrack into lava, and the netherrack or the lava will go into this, and this guy will fill up. It'll just keep going round and round in circles. So we can start building up a little bit of lava that way. Just what on little netherrack that I have, because I only had about 2 stacks of it. I thought I had more, but I think I got rid of it or something. I don't know, misplaced it, lost it, whatever. But then we're also going to start hooking it up over here. So what we want to do is have 1 pipe, I think, coming down here like this, and then it'll come over here and it'll plug into this guy, and then it'll start filling up. and then we'll probably use this one right here, this valve on the back, to start sucking the lava out into our geothermal generators. I have to figure out a place where we want to put that. I'll probably put it on one of these walls. That way we can access it and make it real easy to use. So that's the basic idea of what we got going on today. So it looks like we don't have enough lava yet, so that's kind of a problem, but not that big a deal. And this guy, he's just storing energy, just going up, up and up and up. That's good. We can deal with that. And this guy actually takes, let's see, I think there's a way to look it up. So let's see. If we press U on the netherrack, there we go. Where is it? Magma crucibles. So it takes, I don't know how much this is. I guess it's, I don't know how much it takes or how much it creates, whatever, but it uses quite a bit of energy just to smelt one block, and then you can see that gives us like I think 1 bucket of lava per block of netherrack. So that's pretty good, man. I'm gonna have to start collecting netherrack, and then we're gonna fill this guy up and get this thing going. But on to what I really wanted to do today. We're just gonna kind of leave this guy be for now because I gotta collect a lot more netherrack and let this cactus grow a little bit more. That way we can get some more waterproofing. But I want to check out this Forestry 2.0 stuff, man. I want to check out the multi-block farm and see what that is all about. So it should be pretty cool. But what I'm gonna do first is we're gonna take this pump and stuff over here. Uh-oh. We're stuck. Get out of here. I'll put, no, like that. Okay. Alright, so let's take this pick, man. It just rips through everything. I'm gonna leave that back here for a little bit. So we got our pump. We got our engines. Let's take this torch. And we're gonna need that because we're gonna need to fill it up with water. Let's see what else we need. We're going to need these guys. This guy. I believe we're gonna need some glass, but all my glass melted away. There's some. And let's see what else we need, because we're gonna need to make the farm block. Then we need to make the farm gearbox and farm valve. So those are the 3 things we need, and this guy is gonna suck my copper dry. It's pretty expensive, man, making all this stuff, especially with Greg Tech in. That's the problem. That is the problem. So we need some stone bricks too, because you can make this guy out of almost anything that you want, and that's the cool thing about this. We can use a bunch of different blocks if we wanted to. You can use like the chiseled stone, and I'll probably, for each one that we set up, I'll probably use a different type of block. But just for now, we're going to be using the stone bricks. So let me pull this up over here. Okay, so here we go. We need to put this there. We're probably going to make about 40 of these. So let's just go ahead and count this out. Whoops. There we go. That way we don't make more than what we need, because we need 36 blocks, I believe. So it's a 9 times 4 because it's a 3 by 3 by 4. So yeah, 36, and I need a couple extra blocks. So what did we come over here? What do we need? We need wood. We need wood. Do I have any in here? This will work. I don't want to use this guy though. Let's use these. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, so we're gonna need to make some slabs. And this will all make much more sense in just a second. Alright, so that should work. We'll just go ahead and make these into slabs. There we go. That works for me. Yeah, like I was saying, man, these guys are expensive, so we're gonna need to put some here, here, and then let's take some of this stuff out so we can use all this. Iron bars. Well, we'll take this dust. We'll actually put this dust in here with the other dust that we have. Oh, and then I guess this is either a glitch or Dend hijacked my safe. Not sure. I placed this chest here, or this safe here, and I don't know if he found a way to open it or break it or something. I don't know, but Dan, you'll have to come remove this. And then, I don't know what the deal is. I don't think there's anything in there anyway, so I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so here comes the copper. This is the expensive part. So we get our farm blocks. This is what we need. So let's see. We'll make about 40 of these guys. Oops, we ran out of copper. Ran out of copper already. Alright. Alright, there we go. So that is our 40 farm blocks. Now what we need to make is a farm gearbox. And I gotta look up how this guy is made. Okay. So we need some tin. Let's go grab some tin. There we go, because we need some tin gears. And let's see if we can make enough. Let's just go ahead and make about 10, because we're going to be needing them for a bunch of other stuff as well. Oh, give me that. Alright, so we'll make 10 gears. Like that, and then we'll take these and surround them with tin. So there we go. There we go. Alright, so to make this first thing, we take our gears like that and then put a farm block on there. That gives us a farm gearbox. And this is what's actually going to supply the power to the farm, so we can use probably just some peat-fired engines for right now. Oh gosh, I just hit my pop filter. Sorry about that. I just set it up. And we'll just use some conductive pipe to hook it all together. So basically just the kind of almost the same layout as all this. And then, so we need a valve now, which is set up with some glass like that, tin gear, and then one of our farm blocks on top. And this is what's going to allow us to put water into the farm, and it's going to start to fill up. So I think that's all we need, but I'm going to double check some stuff, and then I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're good to go, but I'm going to double check. We'll be back. I was close. We also need a control box. So for that we need a gold. There it is. I already grabbed them. So basically we need another farm block, gold electron tube, and then what do we need? We need redstone for this one. Or so I thought. Let me figure this one out and I'll be right back, because this is the recipe that I am reading on the wiki, but it's not working with the redstone anyway. Should be like that. Alright, well I'm guessing the control block is either not implemented into this version of Feed the Beast yet, or I don't know. I guess technically we don't need it. It's just kind of to control the thing, to like turn it on and off. But I guess we can do without it for now. At least see if it gets working. So I forgot some buckets of water, so let's go grab these guys. And I have some somewhere. Well, I have to find them. I'm so disorganized. I'm gonna spend a lot of time between now and next episode just basically organizing. I'm gonna get a bunch of barrels, and we may even try to turn that into some sort of sorting system. I'm not sure though, so we'll see. We will see. Alright, so let's grab some water, that way we can make an infinite spring for this pump, and we should be good to go. So I've got an area cleared out over here, and we should get to building. So let's set up our spring right here, and that'll be our water source. But the cool thing about this stuff is, man, these farm blocks, they're basically like all the other ones or whatever, where you actually have to build it up for it to activate. So basically we build like this in a 3x3 pattern and go 4 high, and then it'll start to assemble itself, which is the cool thing. So bit of lag with placing these blocks, which is strange. I can't tell if it's a server or if it's just trying to build this thing. But here we go. So actually let's Let's take this one out so we can put that one in last. Then I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, no, we didn't want that there. We missed it. Alright, so there we go. So basically, it looks like it's not doing anything right now. We can come up and we can click on it, nothing happens. But all we have to do is put that there, and then you know it's built when it's got this band around the outside, and then it brings up this whole big interface in here. So, just by default, it's set up as a arboretum, or whatever. It's going to be like a tree farm. We can build like chipsets and stuff a little bit later on that will allow us to manage what kind of farms we want. And the cool thing about this is, let's throw some dirt in here. Oh, that's all the dirt I got. So we'll throw some dirt in there, and then I think as soon as we turn it on, it should start building itself. I think. Not sure, or maybe we have to build it. But let me go grab some more materials and we'll be right back. Alright, so since this farm, I actually did a little bit of reading just now. This farm is basically it's just a farm right now. It's not a managed farm or anything like that. We can actually set this up so it'll, it'll be its own thing a little bit later on, like self-automated and everything. But since it's just a normal farm right now, all we can really do is we'll set it up so it takes power using the gearbox. We'll put that there, and then it should get that band around here, I believe. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now we could, as far as I know, I've never tried this, we should be able to put our engines here and it should connect up. And then if we put some peat in these guys, we should be good to go, and this should start taking power. But we do need to set up our pipe system, which we will put our valve block right here in this corner. Whoops. There we go, and then we'll take our pipe here. Well, I guess we'll put our pump up first. I got so much crap in my inventory right now. It's not even funny. Whoa, hey. This guy just spawned right there in front of me. That was the kind of the thing I was worried about, building it over here. Ugh, not good. It is nighttime. Alright, so we get our pump. And we'll do this. Alright. We need redstone. We'll put that there. Oh, actually, no. We'll put... Where do we want this redstone? Let's put some dirt here. Redstone there. And then we'll put this guy. Hold on. We're building as we go. I was trying to remember how I had this set up before. It's just like this. And then we have a redstone right there. This guy is going to start pumping out water. We can use, let's use our cobblestone pipe. Actually, does this need to be the top? I think maybe it does, but I'm not sure. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, so this should start pumping water in here, and this should start filling up. Maybe. Ugh. I guess there's no interface on this thing. I keep forgetting. Alright, let me figure this out. Alright, so I think I've got this all set up now. This is kind of confusing. This is the first time I've ever messed with this stuff, so it's kind of more of just an experiment for me to play around with it and see what's up. Okay, so we can put our saplings in here. I just grabbed a couple stacks from our tree farm over there. Kind of make sure there's no creepers or nothing. I got our pump set up. I run the pipes and stuff underground, so they're coming up underneath the bottom of this, so you can see right there. And it's a slow process, but the water does make its way over here, so you can see it's starting to fill up. We've got these guys, so let's see what happens when we turn this on. I don't think it's going to start placing the blocks automatically because it's not an auto-managed farm. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to lay it out ourselves, which isn't a big deal. But we will see. So it doesn't look like there's much happening. Oh, we need to put the fertilizer in too, so we'll see what happens with this. Looks like it's using some of it. I don't know what it's doing with it though. Nothing apparently. But alright, so let's go ahead and lay down the farmland for ourselves, just so we can try to speed this up if this is managed or auto whatever. Not exactly sure, but since this is a 3x3x4, this is the smallest version of the multi-block farm that we can actually make. This I can actually go up to I believe I think it's like 6x6x4. I don't know if they're gonna upgrade anything like that to like 9x9 or something crazy ridiculous like that, but this would be kind of nice just on our own. So if we put these here, we can come 4 blocks out. The radius on this is 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Ooh, I can't talk. So we can put dirt coming out here like this. 4 blocks on every single side of the farm. And then, as far as I know, it should start planting. But I don't know, man. This is kind of confusing. So what happens if we do that? Hydration, 45% hydration required. All farms except orchards need fertilizer to work. Compost cannot be used. No farmland. Smooth sandstone bricks or stone bricks create. Oh. Okay, I get it. So let's use, we gotta make a platform or something for this guy to set everything down on. So let's take up all this dirt. Let's use some stone bricks. So let's get all this dirt out of here. This stuff is really cool, man. I'm really liking what he's done with all of this. It's pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. So let's do this. We'll build a platform for it to start building on. And we'll see if that says anything. So there you go. That little error thing is gone. So let's see what happens. Nothing? Okay, so what if we take some dirt now? Will we place the dirt manually? What's gonna happen? Is that gonna do anything? Nothing? Nothing yet. I think we need that control thing to turn it on. I don't know. It says it's on. It's using some of the fertilizer, so it's got to be on. But maybe we just have to plant everything by ourselves, maybe? Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, I'm not sure if this is even working or not. We had a tree grow. Oh, hey, look, it is working. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so I don't know if it just takes a little while to grow. Maybe we're not getting enough sunlight here or what, but it took forever, and this one tree grew, and I thought it was just because it'd been sitting here for so long, but I guess it is working, and it is collecting the wood. And so it's taking the saplings, putting them back in here, and then it's giving us the wood here. So that is pretty cool, man. It's pretty handy. So I know this was this would be pretty cool, but I think, man, I'm getting some weird lag, and I think it's because of these multi-block things. I get this a lot when I go over to like Dan's or Erling's places, and I know Erling has got some like steam boilers and things like that that are all multi-block items. And I think it's that's giving me some lag problems, but I'm not completely sure. It's weird, man. And I haven't had that problem until I made this thing over here, so maybe it's just something to do with my computer. It's weird, it doesn't like them. But, yeah, oh look, we get apples and stuff too. So all this stuff we can actually pipe in and out with a couple more special blocks. And so I'm going to do a lot of research because I want to start moving all of these farms into these farms. Eventually we can actually set this up. So the cool thing about these is the multi-block farms is I guess this is a managed arboretum. That's pretty handy, but we can actually set this up later on with chipsets and stuff like that. We can actually make this like a tree farm. This could be a wheat farm, this could be a peat bog, and this over here could be like a carrot farm or something like that. So we could have this huge farm all set up, whatever, with a bunch of different stuff on it and a bunch of different stuff growing. So that's the cool thing about all this. But anyways, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for today. I didn't have a whole lot of time to record as it was, and after doing all this research and stuff like that, it's just chewed up a big chunk of time. So I'm just about out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back very soon for some more SpittyCraft and Feed the Beast. And yeah, so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you then. All right, peace.